Good morning. They tell a story about this 16-year-old kid who got his license, and he comes to his father and he says, "Dad, when are you going to buy me a car like my friends?" And his father said, "I'll tell you what, sonny boy, if you get your grades up, you start cleaning your room, and you take a haircut, I'll get you a car." A couple of months later, he comes into his father and he says, "Dad, here's my report card, straight A's. You see, I've been cleaning my room. Can you get me a car?" His father said, "I'm very proud of you, but what about the haircut?" And the boy says to his dad, "Well, Dad, I've been thinking, Abraham in the Bible had long hair, Isaac had long hair, Jacob had long hair, Moses had long hair, King David had long hair, King Solomon had long hair, so what's wrong with long hair?" And his father said, "Yes, sonny boy, and they also walked everywhere they went." This week's Torah portion, we find that Jacob has to encounter his brother Esau. And the night before they encounter each other, Jacob has a wrestling match with the archangel of Esau. And after he prevails over the angel, he's given the name Yisroel. And the next day he meets his brother, and they make peace, and they hug and they kiss. And the question is, what was the nature of this wrestling match with this angel? And one of the very powerful interpretations is that it wasn't a wrestling match with some outer force, but it was an internal wrestling match. You see, from the day that Jacob was born, he was wrestling with his identity. He wanted to be someone he wasn't meant to be. He was trying to be his brother Esau. He came out of the womb holding on, grasping onto the heel of his brother. That's why he was called Yaakov, grasping the heel of his brother, a heel grabber. Then he took his birthright, he purchased it for a bowl of soup. Then he took his blessings, and he said to his father, "I am Esau." He disguised himself in the clothing of Esau. And now he's about to meet his brother, and he says to himself, "Who am I? If I don't make peace with myself, and I don't embrace my identity and my mission and my calling in life, I can never make peace with others." Because if you're in conflict with yourself, you'll always be in conflict with others. And it's only when he realizes that I'm not Esau, I am Israel. I have a mission and an identity to be a Jew, and I should be proud of that. Only then can he go the next day and make peace with his brother after more than 2 decades of conflict. And the lesson is so powerful. Sometimes we're envious of others. Sometimes we're striving to be someone we're not meant to be. But the problem is we're comparing ourselves to other people in one aspect or another. We have to look at the totality of who we are and be happy with who we are, with the whole package. And then we don't have to be comparing ourselves to others or be envious of others. We're saying, this is who I am. And I could be happy with my identity and not try to strive to be someone I'm not meant to be. As someone once said, be yourself because everyone else is taken. And this lesson also applies to Jews, that as Jews we have to know we are the descendants of Jacob, we are Israel, we are the Jewish nation. And we shouldn't try to assimilate and be something we're not. When Hanukkah comes now, we should celebrate our holiday proudly. We shouldn't try to celebrate a different holiday that's not our identity, that's not our calling. And ultimately, if we celebrate and embrace who we are, then we can live in peace with the rest of the world, and the world will respect us, because someone who respects themselves is respected by others. Have a wonderful day.